Welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk all about channels. And when we talk about channels, we're talking about what are the different channels that you should be putting your videos on. So logically, social media is the first place that we want to put all of your videos on. So when you think about things like Facebook, right? This is the most visited website, I think, outside of Google and YouTube. But Facebook, that's where people spend the majority of their time when they're online. We want to get all of your videos onto Facebook. What's important about Facebook in particular is you always want to natively upload your videos. We never want to link to a YouTube video. So when I say natively, that means record your video and then upload it directly to Facebook. If you ever put a link to a video on YouTube, Facebook is going to penalize you. The reason is Facebook and Google are competitors and Google owns YouTube. So Facebook does not want to do anything to drive traffic away from their site over to a site that's owned by Google. So very important when it comes to Facebook, always make sure that you're uploading your videos directly or natively, as they say, to Facebook. Another thing that's really big when it comes to Facebook is Facebook Live. Facebook is literally running television commercials. I think I've even seen billboards encouraging people to go watch stuff on Facebook Live. Well, if they want people to watch Facebook Live, that means they need people to record Facebook Live. So if you give them what they want, they're naturally going to reward you by boosting your content up. When we record a video with Facebook Live, we get exponentially more views on that video than if we just upload a video directly. So Facebook Live rules the world. And now something that's important when you shoot a Facebook Live is then you can download that content and you can repurpose it. So we don't ever want to just let our content live in a single location. We want to spread it to as many channels as possible. So when you're done with a Facebook Live, for example, hit the little button up top, download that video. Now we can put it in multiple channels. So where am I going to put that video? Well, one, I'm going to take that video. Every video I record always ends up on YouTube. YouTube is probably, in my opinion, the most important video site that's out there. One, it's been around longer than everything else. But two, it's the second most used search engine in the world. People now, when I need to fix something, I don't even Google it usually, I YouTube it. Because now if I need help with something, I need a problem solved, I need a solution for it, I'm going to YouTube more than I am Google these days. So take your video, put it on YouTube. The benefit of YouTube is that content lives on forever and that content is searchable. So when you put it on YouTube, it's very important you take that content and your title, spend some time writing that title, make sure it correlates to the video, make sure your description connects with the video, make sure your tags all connect with the video. Those things can either help you or hurt you. If you don't do any of that, it's going to hurt the reach of your content. If you spend a little extra time on it, it's going to help the reach of your content. So the title, the description, and the tags on YouTube are very, very important. So make sure everything's ending up on YouTube. Also, let's say you took that content, it's on YouTube. Now you can go put that on your blog. YouTube's gonna give you a little embed code, put that on your blog, and now you can embed that YouTube video directly into it. Instagram, huge fan of that. What you could do too is that video you took from Facebook, you could repurpose that on Instagram now too, and you could upload pieces of that video and put it in Instagram stories, or you could put that in an actual Instagram post or even IGTV. Instagram's killing it, especially Instagram Live. You guys are using that up at the top. If somebody's gone live recently, it puts a big, what do they call, fuchsia, I think is Instagram's color. It's gonna put a pinkish fuchsia circle around that content, which draws the eye to it. And they want you to do it because now it's going to force people to watch it. Or if you're scrolling through Instagram stories, you get to somebody's live, it almost makes you watch that content. So love doing that. Snapchat, doing stories on there is great. It can be very engaging. You could show a lot of personality. Twitter, you could do a lot of short clips on there as well. But the big thing is make sure your content doesn't just live in one place. You really want to repurpose it, put it in as many places as possible. Another thing that's real important with the channels or how to use video is using video, email, and text. So we're huge fans of BombBomb. They're the go-to out there when it comes to video email. So every single week, for example, I go and I shoot a video recap, updating my seller on everything that's happening with their property. The reason I want to do a video versus a phone call is I can now show them with the words, my body language, and my tonality, as opposed to just the words. A lot of people send a just straight email over with just text in it. Or some people maybe pick up the phone. Now they're getting two pieces of the pie. But you can't get that third piece of the pie without them seeing you and seeing your body language. So I'm huge on shooting videos One of the big things we use them for is updating our sellers. Another thing I use them for is just trying to get in touch with clients. So when a new client registers on our site, I want to shoot them a video and say, hey, thanks so much for hopping on my website. I want to shoot a quick video so you have a face to put with the name. I'm super excited to help you out with your home search. It looks like you're looking for homes in the San Diego area. Is that the primary area you're looking? Get the conversation started with video. It's amazing how much better your response rate will be when you throw some video in there. Another thing I'm a big fan of is video texting. So you could just shoot that with your native text app, or you could use something like BombBomb to shoot those video texts. But video text, it just stands out from everything else out there. I make a big point of just sending video text to my clients on their birthdays. That stands out, right? If somebody's birthday comes up, they're gonna get a million messages on Facebook and a million happy birthday texts. But if you're the one that sends that video text, it really makes you stand out from the competition. So there's a couple ideas for you when it comes to channels. Take those videos, repurpose them, put them in as many places as possible, and use video when you're communicating with your clients, especially if you got bad news. It's amazing how much more powerful video will be for you. There's your tips when it comes to channels.